Good morning class. Today in this lecture we are going to discuss our next point in a string, that is converting number to string and string to number. Before going to start our today's lecture, first of all recall the previous lecture's point. In previous lecture we discussed the changing the case of string. In that we learned the two methods, that is to uppercase method and to lowercase method. In to uppercase method, or this method returns the string with all of its character converted to the uppercase letter, and to lowercase method, in this method will return the string with all of its character converted to the lowercase letter. Next point we discussed in previous lecture is that finding a Unicode of character. In that we learned two methods, that is charcoded method and the from charcode method. In charcoded method, this method returns the Unicode value of a character at specified position, and the from charcode method, this method converts a given Unicode number into a character. This is all about our previous lecture's point. Now in this lecture we will discuss the next point, that is converting number to string and string to number, as well as we discuss the dividing a text by using split method and copying a substring by using substring and subsplit substr method. Let us see the first point is the parseInt method. This method converting the string to number, and the parseInt method converts a string into an integer, that is a whole number, or we can say that the parseInt parses a string and returns a whole number. And the syntax of parseInt method is parseInt and a value. This function takes a string and converts it into an integer. If there is no integer present in the string, then nan will be a output, means it returns the nan if there is no integer present in the string. nan means not a number. This is an example of parseInt method. In this method, first where a is a variable and it assigns the 10 as a string. This is called as a string, and it converts by using parseInt method. It converts into number, means string to number. Here I am taking one variable, that is b is equal to parseInt a. Here assigning the result of parseInt to the b and print the b. It will return the 10 because it converts the 10 is a string number, and it converts the string to number by using parseInt method. Next point, let us see one example of how to convert string to integer number by using parseInt method. First of all, take a notepad, and in a notepad write HTML head and title. I am taking title as a parseInt, and here close the title tag. After closing a title tag, close the head tag. After closing a head tag, I am starting a body tag, and in a body tag I am writing a script tag. In a script tag, first of all I am taking one variable, that is var I is equal to, here I am taking the 25 as a string number, and again I am taking var j is equal to number as a 35, and here print this number by using document.write method, that is numbers is equal to plus parseInt write I in a capital or uppercase letter Here I am taking integer number I is equal to, okay. Here again same line copy, I am copying this line, and again here printing integer j is equal to parseInt j, and close the script tag, close the body tag, and close the HTML tag. Save this file with some name. Here I am taking file name as a parseInt.html. And see the output. It returns 25 and 35 in a number. 25 is a string and 35 is also string. Suppose you can add these two number, it will return 25 35 because it is a string number. Suppose you convert this number into the whole number, it take and again add these two number, it will return 60 because you convert this integer number or a string to the number. Let us see output of this program. This is the output of our program. Here in this program, first number is 25 which is converted to the whole number, means string is 25 which is converted into the number. Again 35 is also string which is converted to the number by using parseInt method. Here you can write break tag. Here I am taking a break tag. Save this file and see the output. The 35 is placed in a new line. Okay, integer number j is equal to 35. Next point is the pass float. Pass float is a method which passes a string argument and converts it into a floating point number. Or you can say that pass float method converts a string into a point number or a number with the decimal points. It returns NaN, not a number, if the first character of a given value cannot be converted to the number. Here syntax of a pass float is pass float and passing a string. And example, suppose here I am taking one variable that is a is equal to 50. 50 is a string, and here printing this a by using document.write method. Number dot pass float, here a, passing a, and here it will return 50. It will return 50. It will return 50. Here you can write number equal to pass float. Here use a concatenation operation or concatenation operator, that is plus operator. Here number is equal to pass float, it returns number equal to 50. The result is number equal to 50. Okay. This is the pass float method. Means pass float method passes a string argument and converts it into the floating point number. Means it converts string to the floating point number. Next point is a JavaScript code to convert string to float number. Let us see one example of converting string to the float number. Take a notepad. In a notepad, write HTML head and title tag. In title tag, first of all, take a name or take a title as a pass float. I am taking title as a pass float. Close the title tag. After closing the title, open a body tag. After that, write a script tag. In a script tag, I am taking two variables, that is var I is equal to, here I am taking one string, that is 25.5. Next, I am taking again one variable, that is var j is equal to 3.14. Suppose here I am taking f. In single quote also you can take a string, or in a double quote also you can take as a string. After that, I am printing this I and j on a web page, that is document dot write here float number is equal to pass float. Take f as a uppercase, f in a uppercase letter. I again, by using write method, float number that j is equal to plus pass float, and here taking as a j. Close the script tag, close the body tag, and close the HTML tag. Here I am taking pass float f in a lowercase letter. Let us see what will be the output displayed on a web page. Save this file with HTML extension passfloat.html and see the output. This is output of our program. It return float number is equal to 25.5 on a web page, because in this program we write only parse float. F is it is case sensitive language, so that here in this syntax parse float always write f in a uppercase letter. Here I am not taking f in a uppercase letter, so this result will not display on a web page. Here I am taking f as a f in a uppercase letter. Save this file and see the output. It return float number j is equal to 3.14 on a web page. Here take a break tag. Save this file, refresh the page and see the output. Float number is equal to 25.5 and float number j is equal to 3.14. This is the parse float method. Next point is a number method. Number method also converts a string to number. If the string value is a number, then it will return or converts, or otherwise it will return NaN, not a number, as a output if the string value is a number. Here it returns NaN. Suppose it is a number, that is 1033. This is a number, so it returns NaN. John, this is also number which will not convert this in a string. This is string, so that if string value is a number, then it will convert, otherwise it will return NaN as a output. Here in this example, number true, it returns 1. Suppose it is boolean true, it returns 1. Suppose it is boolean false, it returns 0. Suppose number 10, it returns 10, also it returns 10, it returns 10, 10 space it returns also 10. Here 10.33, it returns 10.33. Suppose 10.33, it returns NaN, that is not a number. Suppose 10 space 33, it returns NaN, because if the string value is a number, only number, then it will convert, otherwise it will return NaN. Suppose John, this is also returns NaN. Let us see one example to convert string to number by using number method. First of all, take a notepad. In a notepad file, write same HTML head and title tag. In title tag, write a title. Here I am taking a title as a number. Close the title tag. After closing a title tag, open the body tag. In body tag, write a script tag. And in a script tag, here first of all, take one variable, that is, here I am taking one variable, that is var I is equal to, here I am taking 25.5 as a string number or a string. Write this in a double quote or single quote also. Again I am taking one variable, that is var j is equal to 9. After that I am taking var m equal to, suppose, John, and print this IJM on a web page by using write method. Document.write, that is number, is equal to, first of all, print I with number method, that is number of I. Take a break tag. Again document.write, number j is equal to plus number j. Again write document.write, here number of m equal to plus number of m. Again suppose here I am taking a break tag and here I am passing or displaying the boolean value on a web page. Here I am passing number boolean is equal to plus here number, and here in a string I am passing false. It returns false, boolean value false, it returns 0 on a web page. Close the script tag. Close the body tag and close the HTML tag. Save this file with extension number.html and see the output of this program. This is output of our program, that is number is equal to 25.5, number j is equal to 9, m is equal to nan, because John is a not a number. It is, if string value is a number, then it will convert, otherwise it will return nan, and the boolean value false, it returns 0. If you write here in your program, you write boolean value as a true, suppose in this your program you write boolean value as a true. Save this file and see the output. It will return 1. Boolean value true, it will return 1, and the Boolean value for false, it will return 0. This is a number method which converts the string to number. Next point is the converting number to string. Previous three methods which converts the string to numbers, that is number method, parseInt method and parseFloat method. By using toString method, we convert the number to string. ToString method converts a number, that is integer and decimal number, to string. This method returns a number as a string. All the number methods can be used on any type of numbers. It is a literal, variable or a expressions, means on any type of number. And the syntax of a toString is number.toString radix. Radix is a optional parameter which best to use for representing a numeric values and must be an integer between 2 and 36. It is in between 2 and 36. Suppose the base is a 2, it will show as a binary number. Suppose a base is 8, it will show an octal number or octal value. Suppose you pass base as a 16, it will show an hexadecimal value. Example, suppose where x is equal to 123, and here by using toString method converts number to string. Here x dot toString, it returns 123 from variable x. Here x is a variable. It is used on any type of numbers, that is on a variable, it is used on a literal value, or it will used as an expressions. Here this is the expression, it will return 123 from expression 100 plus 23. It will returns 123 from literal 123. This is the toString method. Next point, example. Second example, in this convert a number to string using different bases. Suppose here where a is equal to num dot toString, it returns 15 because number is a 15. Suppose where b num dot toString, here pass as a radix. Here I am not passing any base, so that it returns 15. Suppose here I am passing 2, it returns 1 1 1 1. Again here where c is equal to toString, here 8 octal number, here it returns 17 because 15's octal is a 17, and where d is equal to num dot toString, it returns the hexadecimal number as a f. 15's hexadecimal number is a f. Binary number, hexadecimal and octal number. This is the example with the different bases. Next point is a JavaScript code to convert number to string. Let us see how to convert number to string by using toString method. First of all, take a notepad file. In a notepad, write HTML, header tag and title tag. And I am giving a title as a toString and close the title. After closing title, open a body tag and in a body write a script tag. In a script tag, I am taking one variable, that is var. Suppose n is equal to, here I am taking a number as a 15. We convert this number into a string. And here again one variable, I am taking variable, that is s is equal to suppose 20. This is s is a also number, and here I am taking one variable, that is str, and here store this number, that is n dot number dot to write s in capital to string, and here passing this method. I am not passing any bases or base, so that str is equal to n dot to string. And here print this str by using write method, that is document dot write, and here I am passing str. Okay, again suppose you write here, I am taking another variable that is res and apply addition on these two numbers, that is on str plus s, and print this result on a web page document dot write, and here addition is equal to plus here res, that is result. Close the script tag, close the body tag, and close HTML tag, and here take a break tag. Okay, in this example, first of all I am taking two variables, that is n and s, and in n variable I am initializing 15 number to n and a 20 to s. After that again I am taking one variable, that is str, and store to string result to that str. After storing this result, I am printing this number or this result on a web page by using write method. After displaying, I am add these two numbers by using addition method or addition function. Addition operator, that is plus operator. Res is equal to str plus s, and result, addition of this result printed on a web page by using write method. Let us see what will be the output of this program. Save this file with the to str.html method and see the output of this program. This is output of our program. 15 is a converted number to string, and because of 15 is a string, so that it returns 15 plus 20, so that it returns 50 20. It concatenate. Addition is concatenate. In this program we write, first of all it converts number, that is n is equal to 15, and converting this to by using to string, that is number to string, so that it returns the 50 20. Suppose here I am not converting this number to string. Here I am passing a comment, and here res is equal to suppose n plus s, and what will be the output? It returns 35. It returns 35. What will be the output returns on a web page, that is 35, because number is a 15 is a number and here 20 is also number. Here I am not converting this number to string. Suppose you converting this number to string, it will return or concatenate this number. Okay, this is all about our toString method. This is all about our today's lectures point. In today's lectures, we discuss the parseFloat, parseInt and number method which converts string to number, and toString method which converts number to string with their example. Thank you. But in previous lecture, we discussed the dividing text and copying a substring, that is substring and substr method. Thank you.